Alright, connected. Alright. So, howdy D&D world. This is DM Grimm with another episode from, I guess what, episode 3? Witchhunt. And start by introducing my players. From my top to bottom would be Rocco.
I'm Rocco. I play big girls with big boobs.
Oh my gosh. Alright, DC, would you like to say anything?
I was taking a shit.
Alright, then we'll get back to him. Leo, would you like to say anything?
Hi, I'm Leo. I'm a warlock. I'm here to give a good time and have a good time.
Alright. Zio.
How y'all doing? My first day? Let's get it.
Yes, a new contestant. Alright, DC, are you back?
I am back. How are you?
Pretty good. Would you like to say anything?
I'm your friendly neighborhood punchy man.
Oh my goodness.
You're me.
Yep, in the neighborhood.
Let's hunt some witches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so episode 2, a general recap would be they decided to take what they think is a shortcut from one mountain to the other. Instead of following the path of the mountain, they decided to just go straight for the second mountain, first mountain, depending on what order you look on the screen. And doing so, they came across a new person, tiefling and 2 snake people traveling through the desert. Taking upon a quest from the snake people, trying to get back their home. They lost time prior to however long time's passed. During the course of the time, they successfully made it, found a temple, which they were thinking there was going to be a party of 4. I guess technically it would be considered a party of 2 inside of this temple. To an extent, they completed the quest, but at the same time, there was a twist. And doing so, after completing and being left alone in the temple, the party members carried as much as they wanted of treasure and loot as they could, robbing the place. Kind of went sideways, but that's what happens when you have players. Anything can happen. After which they decided to leave and start officially going to the mountain. As they begin to making up the pathway, they came across some smoke and another encounter which went sideways, and it was very quickly. It was just over very too quickly. And so we left off from there, and the party was, I guess we could say, continuing on their journey. And what would y'all say, you 3, Rocco, DC, and Leo?
Yeah, right.
And Leo will have to wait on Excel for a moment.
So what are we doing then? What's the situation we're in? What was here last session? What situation are we in?
Last session is 2 orcs joined the party by being intimidated.
Oh yeah. Why are we carrying around these meat shields, man? Just kill them. They're useless.
See, here's the thing. Start
You what? You're really ruffled now.
Hold on. Then
I hear you. For now.
what I said was, why kill them? They're serving their purpose.
I guess so, man. But fucking useless though. They'll only meat shields, but I guess even meat shields have a purpose. Fair enough. Anyways,
Indeed.
let's proceed forward.
I like your idea. Let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright. As you would continue your journey, you would, let's see. Which one is it? I have to get them out right. You would find in your vision, I guess you could say, a dead end, kind of. Along the side. Let me see. Pointer. So you would see that it's like a dead end.
Alright, let's press forward. Well, let's look around a bit, yeah? Might be a cave or some shit around here, so let's look around. Yeah. What do we have? What do we have? The stronger people in this party go up ahead, right?
Stronger party.
Yeah. I'm pretty dainty, you know. I don't go ahead.
You are dainty. So, in other words, you want me to take the lead?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the lead. He would just start walking ahead.
Oh, you're taking the lead instead. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Till you've seen the thing, I'll cover you from here. That's all you know. Yes, I was ready my rifle.
You know what? Since I had that rifle you met me one day, I think I will take that offer. Just go ahead and
You what?
What I said was, since you had me on that other end of that business with that rifle right there, I think I can do some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and keep walking forward. You just have my back, sir.
Yes, yeah. Don't worry though. Don't worry. I'm very careful with my shot. I won't accidentally shoot you. You know, I'm not dumb.
As you, yeah?
No, never mind. I thought I had zero say something, but no, never mind.
So as you would slowly begin to make it around the edge, starting with Leo, you would begin to see that I guess a mined out area to your left, in the side,
Cool.
going inwards.
I love
Alright,
close.
so, hey, you, fork thing, go through there.
Is it the way you walk through there, yeah?
Yeah, that was the idea, yeah. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
right.
As he says fork thing, I'm going to completely ignore him and continue to walk straight into the caves.
I think he
To
was
check
meaning.
out what's further in this chamber.
I think he's meaning his pets.
Yeah, he's one of his pets. I think he's not really me.
Yeah, you're my Pokemon, not me. I'm sorry, I didn't know you was racist.
All right. So as
What's his Pokemon? Oh, right.
as the monk would begin to go a little farther forward and begin noticing inside the cavern wind moving towards y'all's direction. As that would happen, you would also all of y'all would begin to hear the wind picking up along the traveling side of the mountain, like in that motion, like going that way.
Does anybody else
Yeah, I do hear that. What the fuck?
Y'all could roll initiative, or you can just proceed.
Do they
What's the
seem?
worst that could happen?
Yeah. Do they seem that want to hurt us, Grim? Do they seem that want to hurt us?
Like I
or-
said, right now it's just 2 gusts of wind. Kind of like, how do I explain this? Because I don't think you would have that. Think
Would
about
it
it.
be under detect magic though? Could I detect the magic? Would there be anything to detect?
Well, what I'm meaning is like, it's like a gust of wind, like if a hurricane went by. And for a brief moment, or a tornado, depending on how you look at it, depending on where you are, this gust of wind would just be coming around. And because of that, you would begin to hear whistling or a train making a sound. So technically, I mean, if you want to waste your spell slot, sure. I'm just describing as it's supposed to be like an environment counter. Like,
Don't hit them sideways with that, like, oh, if you want to waste a spell slot, you don't say if you want to, you just let them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just how
So-
it's
All right.
perceived.
Anyway, so we got the wind blowing now. We got a hole in the side of the mountain looking thing over there. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I think
Knowledge
since it's a fucking dead end over there, maybe we need to head inside of the weird cave thing then, yeah. So yeah, send in one of your orc boys. See how they deal with that.
Pokemon A, go to the cave.
Alright, so. I guess he gets to go in first. Let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
So my thinking is the wind blowing in the cave, like there must be another opening, because I wouldn't know of any magical source of what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So while the other unless the other party members have dark vision, I'm just gonna like keep walking deeper and deeper into this first chamber to try to suspect where's the wind coming from.
Alright, so 2 people, an NPC and a party member, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Do you step on the top? Oh, you go that way then.
Into this chamber, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do one room at a time, baby. Let go. Slow and methodical.
Alright, so
I will find it.
one goes one direction, one goes a different direction. Let me see. So, with that in mind, let's see, how does this go? 40, 50, 60, hello. Slam, wind burst. What's the range? 90.
Because I assume the air elemental token is what you're using to symbolize the flowing wind.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually an air elemental, but just
Well, like, well, I'll put it like this, because, like, technically, your character would have been there in that party, and definitely Roko's. Y'all know that sometimes it's just better to just wait the wind to go do whatever it's going to do, and then proceed, not knowing if it's alive or dead. Because, when y'all did the caravan travel...
Yes.
What?
My owlbear sucks. I can't see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, that's why I said certain browsers don't do that. But what I was saying is
try Chrome or like Edge if you're using it.
But with the caravan, like when your character would have came across DC, when y'all came across an oasis, the party came across, again, it's supposed to represent wind, and it travels in like a pattern. And due to this, the adventurers that went before of y'all just let the pattern do whatever it's going to do. Like, they just let nature just pass on by. They don't know why it was just written on a map. So, I mean, it's up to y'all if y'all want to let nature take its course after watching what happens with this orc. Obviously.
So what? So yeah, I'm just waiting for the do something basically.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth. Hold on. 3 saving throw. Alright, so I need to roll So, let's see. Did I on a failure, so it checks this. Sorry, he takes half the damage and isn't flown but knocked over. Alright, so let me roll the damage real quick to get an idea more of the story aspect. 3D. Oh, damn it. Plus 2. Holy shit, I think it might. Huh. So, I mean, it didn't quite go to plan, but I guess it's kind of funny at the same time. So even though he passes, he dies. But it's kind of funny. So first, as the wind goes forward, it pushes him to the ground. And you just watch as the back of him and stuff, like his flesh and stuff starts ripping off of him, like, with so much pressure. But then all of a sudden you realize he just dies. And then just starts going with the creature, or the wind. And so does all of his objects. So imagine it like this wind now has javelins and an axe swirling around and this dust devil. So now it's like, does that make any sense to you?
I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. He's fucked. Wait a minute, guys. Let's go inside now because the sequence is clear.
Kinda. There's one also heading in the same direction, but this way.
Which way?
So, it seems like the Pokemon kind of did its job there, Mr. Go Ahead and Kill the Pokemon.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, let's go inside now.
Yeah, you know what? You can take the lead at this point in time. You go right ahead.
I don't feel like it, mate. You know.
Oh man, but I insist, mate. I go ahead.
I couldn't. I'd rather cover your back.
Oh, see, but all right. You know what? All right, I'll go. He would just go to the start, like in the entrance of it, and just look out towards the inside of it. Since he has dark night vision, 30 feet. Yeah.
Alright. You would begin to see as it starts to wrap around your right side.
Hey mates, there's a corner in here. Does anybody got eyes on this?
All right, I'll go around and look. Let's see if we see it because we've got 60 dark vision. Yeah, not. What can you see, Grimm? Empty as fuck.
Yeah, you would see also it goes right. You're right.
It goes to the right. Look, right. You want to come check out the cave?
I think he's fascinated by this thing right here.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
So, I'm still fascinated by where the wind is coming from.
Yeah, it's interesting. But,
Well, I mean, just you have to imagine my train of thought, regardless of whatever the DM may say. My character's like, you know what? If there's wind, there must be an opening. So if there's an opening, there's multiple exits. Let's be aware of all of our exits and vulnerability. And if it's something that's magical, then should still be aware of any potential threat in the area.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I was taking back a little bit so I can cover our rear with my rifle.
So if I continue further down here.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if you want to kill me, kill
No,
me.
no, it's not
Yes,
that.
earlier we're
It's not that. Even worst case scenario. I'm just checking worst case scenario. No, you're good. So you walk.
We'll be fine, good, no problem. We'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I was. It's just, because everything matters. Like you stepped to the cliff and there you go rolling. So that's why I'm like, let me double check. Let me start doing some math. But you're good. Alright, and does your other orc friend also go inside?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
so they both stand at the entrance. And as that would occur, uh, DC, will you roll a strength saving throw?
There we go. Open slowly because I'll go ahead and start the roll. Plus something. This is my fault for not being ready.
Nah, you're good.
I think I have a negative strength stat, but I'm a monk, so I have a positive saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
I have to double check. Who needs strength whenever dexterity is so obviously broken?
Exactly.
Who'd have thought?
Makes a valid point.
Yeah, exactly.
My strength saving throw is a 15.
Same thing would happen to you. So you would take 8 damage. But as that would occur, you would also begin pushed to the ground. Because it says you fall prone. And there's taking 8 damage as the creature would begin to pass. So you don't go flying either.
So I succeeded on the saving throw?
Technically, yes.
So I don't think I'd be knocked prone.
Well, that's the thing. Either you fly or you fall down. Those are your two options. And so you pass, which means you just fall down to prone. If not, you go flying, and that's why I was like trying to do the math to make sure you don't go flying off the cliff. Because that would have made me sad.
Oh, so we're not in the cave yet? We're just still on the cliff?
You are on the cliff. The rest of them are trying to go inside.
I'm okay with falling. I got slow fall. Let's go, baby.
Okay, yeah, true. I think you'd be the only one that would survive the mountain.
Those get fucked.
Yeah,
As I get knocked to the ground.
Yeah?
As I get knocked to the ground, an air elemental flies over me.
Yeah, it's just like a tornado just pushes you to the ground, and somehow you don't get pulled into the eye and then flung. And then, Leo, what's your question?
Out of character, how many feet does one of these squares represent?
5.
Okay, so all right, that was my question. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
Wait, I'm lost then. Let's head inside. Come on, God, be careful. Let's go moving.
Maybe DZ wants to tell you something after he ate some pavement.
If there's nothing of like notable looking around here, like the tornado would have been caused by something, it's still good to note that we have just a living tornado flying around.
That is true.
Alright. I returned. I know you missed me.
Alright. So y'all would proceed to go
Nature is weak.
Nature is... For you, it's weak. That's why I was freaking out. But
nature is weird.
Oh, that too. Weird, yeah. But after...
Alright,
let's see.
Should Orky take point?
So... Hold on. No. As a matter of fact, fuck, hold on. Question. Sorry, out of character again. The character move. Do I get to see this movement of this character, or no?
Yeah, you can watch it all the way until it gets to the turn. And then once it gets to the turn, you won't know what happens. Unless you follow behind it. But technically, you would lose... If you base it off of turn order... well, not like actual turn order, but like the creature goes first, or the orc goes first. So I'm just gonna give an example. If the orc goes first and a villain was on the side of the turn, you would not know until that's where initiative would come in, and been like, okay, the orc goes first, and then the villain goes second, and then let's say Roko goes third. Then because the villain didn't have the opportunity to run away, Roko would be unable to see the villain, but if y'all decided to talk instead of walk, well then the villain would just walk away and y'all would never know. Now you would be able to hear it because obviously it's a cave and ish, so you would be able to hear somebody walking and or running. And if
So I'm gonna point my finger at the orc and cast a jest, and suggest him to walk forward with his weapon out.
man, you're evil.
Thanks for recognizing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fails. All right. So, 5, 10, 30. Alright. Do you want to just keep walking, technically? To use his action?
That detail.
I'll just continue walking. I'll just continue, it's alright.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
5. No,
So,
I'll just do 30.
what the hell do you guys think is in this cave that we all decided to just walk in blindly into?
Well, apparently this is the way towards
The Holy Knights.
the
Hell.
Holy Knight's kingdom apparently, and we need a book of him. We're being paid to get that. So yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
So we just
uh-huh.
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
as the orc gets closer and y'all begin talking, Exo's character would be like, "Is it gone yet?" As he would hear footsteps coming closer to him. Hiding in the, I don't know what he is right now. I'm just gonna hiding in one of the holes in the side of the cave. So you would hear a faint echo. Is it gone yet? Through the cavern walls. Zio. Why do I keep saying Exo? Zio.
So there's obviously some bad juju in this this cave. Hey, Roko, you think you should go forward?
Let's move forward as a unit. You know,
Mhm.
so we all become better than fuckers on the other side there.
All right, I think that's a good idea. Hey, Orc, come back. So we should probably go catch up with him.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess we're continue walking.
Yeah. I'll call the backside because you know a gun isn't really a good melee weapon, so I'll kind of be in the backside.
Look, mate. If anything happens, all right, you better can shoot this whatever it is. I don't want to just blindly walk in here and not have you on my back, all right?
Well, I want in the backside, man. So chill out. Don't worry about it.
All right, okay, great. Now I'm by myself.
it's
I'm here, man. I'm here.
no,
Are you
just
coming, Gra?
it's just not the technically for like what is it, 3 seconds you're by yourself, unless the party members.
Oh, I just realized on the map there's a backside. Okay, that's a tunnel. Okay, okay. I'm slow. I'm slow. It didn't register. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's just good to always understand what's going on. So when you would make it across, Leo, with your 30 movement, you would see the orc, and you would also hear somebody talking. Is it gone yet? I'll get louder to you. You would see the orc. Obviously, he's not the one talking. And then Roko's character would follow behind. However far he's been.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Behind you, man. Chill out.
No, I'm just saying that is just how it goes.
You know, I was speaking character saying, chill out, me.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were behind me. Everything's cool. Everything.
Are you coming, Gra?
Oh yes, I shall follow thusly behind you all.
Excellent, hey. Alright.
Alright, so, hey, people that's shouting in the tunnel, if you're shouting at my orc, just chill. He's not gonna attack you. He starts yelling out at random.
Zio, you still there?
Say that.
So you would the reason why you're asking if it's gone is because you saw that the creature had a face, and then you just like hell no, and just took the opportunity.
Hell no.
And just hell no, and you just hid in the most farthest spot you can get into the cave. That was out of the like a crevice in the wall that you just don't want to be seen. So that's why you're.
So he pulls out his sword just in case, just to protect himself, and he like holding it in front of him. Like, I don't know if I trust you.
Stabs him. Gets behind him.
Well,
I don't need a sword. I have my fist.
use your fist. Okay. Well, I mean, if we wanted to hurt you, Mister, we would have hurt you already, right? So therefore, we're all good, because we're not trying to hurt you yet.
Even if that's true, I'm not unsheathing my sword.
Okay. Well, you know. Come out then, Pip.
So he'll come out, but he very hesitant, keeping an eye on him.
I don't think you even see us, mate. Yeah, you can't see us. We're out the fucking corner.
25. Alright, so as you would step 25 feet, you would see the orc. But everyone else is hiding. Compared to the audience and to the orc, what do they see? Zio.
Leah. Yeah, my bad.
Zio. You can't see what he looks like yet. Only the orc and the obvious.
No,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Just
so,
Zio.
He'll like looking at.
Yeah, what?
Like looking at this big ass orc, and he'll be like, "Are you sure it's safe?"
Don't worry.
And he don't like trail sideways, like just to like step furthest away from it. And he like point his sword at it and just keep going down.
Well, describe what your character looks like.
And he have dreads, and his armor is full like painted black. Yeah, if you like play RuneScape, it sort of look like obsidian armor.
Okay.
And he have like sunken eyes and basically like red tips.
Sounds badass, man.
Cool, mate.
So, a warrior in armor.
Yeah. Alright.
Does the rest of you move forward?
Indeed, I'd go towards the troll. Raise his hand.
The troll.
The troll? But
I don't know. Is it a troll? I go against the Pokemon. I go to Pokemon A.
Or
yeah, Pokemon A,
I
yeah.
think
Pokemon A got killed.
yeah,
I'm going to Pokemon B. That's where I'm.
Yeah, let's call him Jimmy or something. Let's call him Jimmy.
Jimmy. Jimmy is his name.
Yeah, go with Jimmy.
Alright, so you would use the stalagmite pillar thing holding the center of the cave up as partial cover to look at the warrior in armor.
Hey, sir. The hell are you doing in the cave? He would say, peeking back and forth.
And
That doesn't answer the question of what you're doing in the cave.
I owe you any answers?
Oh, you what?
Do I owe you any answers?
Yes.
I mean, considering the fact that we could kill you right now, yeah, I think you owe us a lot of answers. Jimmy, what do you think?
I mean, so Zio, you would have heard the yes. So that now you hear there's at least 4 voices talking in this cave, and you can already seen 2.
You know, violence never really solves anything. At this part,
You know, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, but This is a strange guy in a strange cave. I'm kind of curious, and I have questions.
It
I
is
think he
curious,
was a
but-
strange one.
But obviously,
I'm
he
not
knows
sure
what
at
he's
this point.
doing here.
Yeah.
If he's not willing to share the information, he is obviously lost and therefore an unskilled adventurer. It happens to the worst of us.
I know, right?
I mean, we could just, decapitate him and move on about our merry way. But I mean, I would love a diplomatic approach to this, but this man right here just kind of didn't want to tell me what he was doing in the cave.
I suppose if
Okay,
you want to
I'll-
be honorable, bro, you are entitled to your options. But I feel as though this person might offer some. He might be a witch. We don't know. He might have some
Oh,
powers.
yeah. Yeah, it might be witch, guys. Yeah, be careful, guys. It might be witch. Oh.
So what say you, Zia? Let's say human. Why are you here in the cave? What's your story, mate? What are we doing here?
Yeah, he says for it. I know when I'm outnumbered. I'm embarrassed to say, but I did get lost.
Well, I
I
told you.
was looking for the nearest kingdom.
Well, shoot, man. Why you just say so? Hey, guys, he's lost. You think we can,
Okay.
show him the way?
Yeah, I guess we can adopt this stray kitten. Yeah.
I mean, for Zio's comment, that would mean he would have to go downhill while y'all are going uphill. Cause the,
True. Yeah. We all get
See,
up.
we still don't see each other yet, right?
you see him.
Yeah, I see him. I'm looking at him, but I mean, do they see him? I mean,
I see him. I adopt him too.
Yeah.
I see him.
Well, everyone sees him that I know of except DC. I think
Jimmy, get your big ugly son of a gun back over here. Okay, you're too far ahead of me. Come here.
Jimmy.
Wait, hey, I need you over here.
But like I said, if for he's saying he needs to go to the kingdom, which means he's going south, and y'all are going north, so y'all gonna have to figure some kind of predicament on that one.
Oh yeah, we didn't come with that conclusion. I need what's the in-game names? In-game names.
I think it was Tanya. Let me see.
Can we just?
Oh.
Are we gonna do the in-game names, or are we just gonna keep going like Roku and CJ?
Okay,
and
let's
DJ?
go with in-game names actually. Probably will. Anya. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to write that down. Hold on. That's not something I'm gonna remember.
I'm Anya. That's Gra.
Okay, spell that, please.
Is on the L bear, my friend.
GRO.
What? I got a GRO and then I lost you completely.
There you go.
Gra.
Yeah, Gra.
Yeah.
Like
Gra.
the crawl, but like Gra.
GRA, Gra, or GRA.
GROI3X.
Oh, the X
Yeah.
silent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say this. I ain't got to say this.
Yeah.
All right. So, you're going one way. We're going the other way. What do you guys think, fellas? Please.
Well, I guess he can come with. I guess he can come with us if he doesn't mind going uphill with us. Yeah, doesn't mind. He come with us.
I mean, I was only going to get a few merchandise, but if I could travel with you guys to gather said different merchandise, it doesn't really matter. A town is a town.
What are you? Some sort of bureaucratic trader? Are you a bureaucrat?
Not in particular. I just needed to buy a couple of things like potions and stuff.
Fair enough.
Maybe a new shield. As you can see, it kind of busted.
Yeah, true. So yeah, but I don't mind you. What's your name, stranger in the black armor?
Well, my name's Amara Zaliel, but you could call me Zio for short.
Zio. Pleasure to meet you, Zio. I'm Anya. These are my two buddies.
Pleasure all mine. And he like looks Anya up and down. And
I'll post a picture of her in rolling real quick.
he like whistles in his sort of whistle, like the like. I can't fucking do it. You do it.
Why don't listen to go before? Unbelievable.
The whistle that says that she's hot.
Right. Okay, mate. Yeah. Okay. Look, in DM Grimm game, that's where
And
Hey
what
guys,
about
as lovely as this is and everything, but we can have this conversation outside. We don't have to necessarily be in this.
Well, let's proceed to the cave. Make sure it's completely empty. Yeah, I don't want any loose ends.
Yeah. But didn't this guy literally just come from the other side of this tunnel?
Yeah.
Or maybe we missed something, right? We can't be too careful.
All right, fuck it. All right, screw it. Hey, all right.
So originally went up the mountain, then got scared, hid, and then however long he was hiding, as the wind was traveling out and around.
So, onward and upward, or are we still just?
Always, guys. That is the plan.
All right, then onward and upward. Zio, Jimmy's gonna pass by you. Don't look him in the eye. He would take that as a challenge. Just don't do that.
Yeah, be careful. Don't Jimmy's quite the smelly guy, so hold your breath as well.
He has to. He can eat you, and so.
I'm quite surprised you guys have and lady have a orc as a teammate.
Well, he's only teammates. More like a meat shield, to be honest.
I mean, don't tell him I told you this, but he's more like a packing at the moment.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So, no teammates.
He's a big, tough, strong thing, it's nice to have around. Don't ask how we acquired him.
Yeah, me and Gro are tight, and Leo and this guy here just joined us, so we're just traveling through,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'll accompany until we reach our destination.
Yeah. So let's get fucking moving then. Come on, vámonos. Pip. Ciao.
So tell me, stranger, do you have any tales to pass the time as we continue this journey?
Well, there was this one time, and he like started talking about how he was playing like kick the can with his friends and shit, and then this owl bear came and killed one of his best friend.
That was funny, wasn't it?
It was
That's tragic, mate.
It was so hilarious that I ran and hid underneath a cave.
Good job.
So
You
like
survived.
this cave.
Oh, this cave. Oh.
No, he's
not
got
this
sort of
one,
like
big
this game.
butt.
No, sort of.
I remember that when I turned 50, my parents gifted me a longbow for my birthday, but I snapped it by accident after falling out of a tree. That was not very fun.
Did you ever get a new one?
No, that's why I got this gun now.
That's why it's fun. It's great.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, this gun hasn't broken so far, so exactly, yeah.
I mean, you make a fair point. So, it's kind of cold on this mountain up here.
Really? I don't really feel nothing really. I don't really feel the cold at all. Maybe it's your sensitive. You know.
It could be. It could be. I haven't noticed it. So right around. You know what to say? Just kind of cold.
Long, well, along your journeys, y'all would come across a rock or the mountain crying with water dripping down over the side, making a small waterfall. And if anyone that looks over would notice treasure scattered along the side of the mountain, and a wagon broken into pieces that people do fall over.
There's treasure down there.
Wait a minute, mate. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
What? Maybe it's gonna be unlucky.
Like a trap.
I mean, when the hell do you guys ever see random treasure just sitting around? Just sitting there. When does that ever happen?
True, exactly. I don't know this at all.
Well,
Just one time.
At band camp?
I was about to say if that sentence ended with band camp. Anyway, no, think about this, mate. Like look at this. They're on a mountain, and we just literally faced whatever was in that cave, and there's just treasure laying around, like just for anybody to take. I don't like this. This feels like a trap.
So as you would say that, the orc taking y'all up the mountain would turn around and tell you, there was a group of adventurers traveling up the mountain, and they decided to teach another member how to, I don't know, what do you call it, train drive the wagon. And it went sideways, and they all went over.
Oh, never mind, boys. I just got the okay. This is just a wreckage. Take as much loot as you can, just to make sure that give me a little bit.
How you gonna take it? You gonna fall off the cliff and die?
Well, Grimm, it's a vertical incline, right?
It's supposed to be.
I could walk down the wall, but I was gonna start, so I won't do that.
Yeah, show them that you're a spider chick.
Oh, yeah, so I won't do that. Maybe later.
Okay, so now we're looking at this cliff, right? And at the bottom of the cliff is this messed up wreckage. All right. So does anybody in here have any kind of rope?
Yeah,
Literally, I will bring you stacks of this gold. Just don't let me die off this cliff.
So you would take the gold.
He would like.
Y'all would take the gold, knowing that there's a wind monster going to push you to the ground and make you eat the dirt.
Wait, they're gone, right? No, the fuck off.
We don't know it's a wind monster. We just said
we don't know. It's
Yeah,
a wind monster
but I'm meaning like that wind hurt the monk, and you're going to go for treasure.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know this part.
The monk
See, I didn't
can't
know.
eat nothing.
Yeah, wait, what happened to the monk?
Nothing really.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
In that case,
He has tried to kill me.
Okay, in that case, let's not risk it, you guys, yeah? So risk it.
Alright. I agree with not risking it, but I do want to take a mental note, and I want to make sure that we come back for this, because that's a lot of gold sitting down there just waiting for somebody to take it. Why not us? You know, if anybody is going to take it.
That they're gonna be there though.
Well,
You make a very valid point there, sir. And
Who the fuck is dumb enough to go down there and pick up the gold with risk of the wind blowing them over, right?
Hold on. Who said that they had? Well, I guess they would have to be on the cliff to actually see it, wouldn't they?
Exactly. So, yeah.
That's a valid point.
It's ma'am, actually. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. She make it's 2020. Shit, I can't say that. But look,
You can't say it's 2022. It's fine.
It's ma'am.
Look, she makes a very valid point, right? But still, my point is that there is a shit ton of loot down And I don't know about you, but my coin purse is a little dry, and
How's it true?
I'd say just about 15 of those gold coins down there would be very nice to have.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is now that we know that wind is a threat, we can just get an anchor. We have rope. We can tie it to ourselves, and then we can anchor ourselves to a point.
man.
Yes. How far do you think it is down there?
Too damn far. Listen, I know, I understand that you guys already know that I'm a witch, all right? I've done casted spells in front of you the moment I joined this party, so I got one more little detail to tell you. I am very bilingual. I can talk a lot of different languages. Upon doing this, I think what I'm going to try to do is tell whatever the hell that's trying to kill us, do not do that. And then we're going to come back and then just to take this goal. What do you guys think?
Well, let's stick to the path. But if we do see more wind trying to kill us, then yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
All right. Well, as long as we all survive this adventure, I feel like we would make very good, beneficial partners in our status later on. We can all go our separate ways, but there's no point not being rich, you know?
Yeah, friends with benefits. Yeah.
That is a
Like
lot of
we
gold.
put that, friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Just you don't turn on me, I won't turn on you. We all just happy to be together.
You want turn on me?
It's just a lot of gold sitting down there, guys. Like, come on, man. Like, are you really gonna give up that gold for bounty? Really? Like, what?
I know.
No one has to know. No one has to know.
Yeah, but you have to realize that you, GC, and Rokard stole the gold from the temple, and y'all don't even have to worry about getting
I didn't
hurt.
steal anything. Wait, how does what?
No, I'm
Where
just
did I steal anything?
anything.
It's meat or bacon. You see.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Leo was there too. But what I'm saying
But
is, well, I'm just saying that it's less work to just take the gold from the
guilty
temple.
by association.
Yes, it's guilty association. But what I'm saying, it's less work to just go back to the temple and take the money there than it is to go down the side of a mountain and worry about something getting you.
True.
I mean,
You never have too much gold.
hold on, listen though. Like, just out of curiosity, is it not the DM's job to like let the party decide what the party wants to do and then provide details for the party?
You have to realize that the whole side of the mountain, you have to realize the whole side of the mountain has gold all the way around it, just by people dying. So it's
Yeah,
not,
if we don't pick it up, then their death means nothing.
yeah.
I mean, you make a valid point, but I mean, is it going to be anywhere near that horde down there? Because I mean, 2 seconds down there is going to be making me more rich than 5 hours up here.
Yeah, but
Really?
what I'm saying is anytime that people walk along the wall or the cliff, people are going to slip and fall and take their money with them. So I was just making that as an example of where you see the water, then you follow the water.
We'll make this a majority rule thing, all right? Those who wants to get the gold, and those who don't want to get the gold. What do y'all say?
As in no. Both out. As risk.
I'm
Wonder-
kind of new to your squad. I don't think I should have a vote.
Sir, you're in the squad already. You don't have a choice in the vote. Your vote matters now. So, yes or no. Do you want to be rich or do you want to continue? We can come back.
The
We can
orc,
come back.
the orc just wants to kill people and make a name for himself, so he's not worried about money.
I mean,
Yeah.
And the dwarf just wants alcohol. He doesn't want money.
suppose we could make a mental note, I guess. And if it's gone, it's gone.
All right. I like your idea. All right. Okay. Anybody?
So yeah. So for now, let's stick to the plan. Stick the path, and let's get going.
All right. Party rules. We're onward and upwards.
But yeah, Leo, you got the whole mountain is going to have gold all the way around it.
Yeah, I get that. I
Yeah.
get that. But I'm like in character, like, just, damn, that's a whole lot of gold just sitting there. That's kind of high treasure. Like, you guys really so I picked this candy up, but then you made valid points about A, it's the wind monster. B, no one wants to go down there. And C, we still have to go upward and on. So I mean it all makes valid points. I'm just saying, like, in game, I'd be like, yeah, I want to go down.
Yeah. I'm just trying to give y'all some information on what's happened so far. And y'all see
And
it.
I was
There's
no
a reason why.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why this so-called wind monster attacking us? Or you guys?
No, dude.
The
Because I'm
wind.
just
No,
here.
dude, man.
Not really, no. Just the environment. Imagine like once or was it like once every season a tornado comes through wherever you live, or if you live at the ocean, once a season you got to deal with hurricanes.
Or
Who's stopping us from killing it?
Racism.
we don't know what it is, and we don't know where it's at, and how the hell are you going to kill a tornado?
With love. With
Go
the
give it a
power.
hug. Go give it a hug. Go give it a hug. Give it a hug.
Yeah.
Let's go shooting, guys. Let's go shooting it, yeah?
And you already,
Alright, okay. Onward and upward, mate. Onward and upward.
Alright. So then, as you would continue a couple more days, you would see this side of the cliff more shinier off on the outwards, not as much along the cleaning along the edge, but actually on the ground, like the actual ground. You would see it going outwards.
Hey, Glenn, do I have my chimera around, or are they gonna?
Technically, they're there. I'm just trying to explain.
No, I get you. I
Yeah.
get it. I was just asking if I
Yeah.
had them around. Go ahead. I'm sorry for
No.
interrupting you.
I'm just explaining why there's marks or numbers on the map. That way, because I know that most of y'all are new.
I was confused about that.
No. I was just explaining why there's numbers on the map. It's because they represent something water, iron, but on the ground. But y'all would see it.
Thank you for explaining that, because it was.
Yeah.
As we continue to walk, we just run into a shit ton of just numbers lying on the ground, just massive.
Yes. Numbers on the ground. Yes.
All right.
So, I think it's this spot. It's either this one or the next tile, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Y'all would begin to come to a narrow pathway, and narrow pathway. Then only one person can walk at a time, and you would begin. You would notice that like after you get past the one way, because it goes. Oh, hold on.
Mhm.
So it's like 2 tile, 1.5 tile, half a tile, and then warband. So it's like walking on, and you're literally walking on 2 ledges for 2 tiles. And they are also walking on the ledge for 2 tiles. But right now they haven't noticed you, because they are going forward
Okay.
that way.
I would just be quiet. Just building up.
My thanks for loading it.
Should we roll stealth, Grim?
I mean, right now you just have to worry about the wind and stuff. I'm just more focused on what. Do you want to sneak past him, or do y'all want to keep talking as you're
To be
traveling?
fair, I can't see him. Like, I mean, I probably can see him, but I can't see what's going on after you.
The map? Are you saying you can't see the map?
Yeah, I can't see what's happening on the map.
Let's see.
Stream, try streaming your screen, Grim.
Me, Rocco, use yours right now. Hold on.
No, man, let's do the fast stream, man.
Oh no, hold on, let me see. Is it this one? The problem is I am also trying to switch between monsters. But hold on, loading. Taking forever to load. But at the time, y'all can discuss what you actually want to do in a game, or do you want to just jump straight in?
We should go back and get the treasure that's on the side of the mountain.
Oh, now you want to go back and get the treasure that's on the side of the mountain, huh? Yeah.
I think that would be a fun idea.
I
So
know,
long as
man.
we're allowed to.
No,
Yeah,
it's a bit
sorry.
risky, man. I don't think we should.
Yeah, sorry guys, if that opportunity's done came and went. I already voted that we should have done that, but no.
No, all right then.
I mean,
I say we sneak past these boys. I say I
I
don't
can
want to
see,
feel
I
like.
can see them. I can see them.
okay, on
Yeah.
your screen, without me having to screen share, what are you saying?
Yeah, I can see it on the thing now. I can see what's happening.
Okay.
I,
Oh shit! What the fuck is that? What is that, dude? That looks pretty. I want him.
I say, so yeah, I say we sneak past them and not deal with those assholes, yeah? There's like 7 of them and like 4 of us. So, yeah.
And how do you plan on sneaking past them?
Well, they go forward, right? So everyone just be and follow behind them quietly.
No, I got an idea, boys. Check this out.
What should
Hold
I do?
on. So we're gonna need Jimmy on this one.
Oh, God.
What do you guys feel about sending Jimmy in there and telling him that there's a party that's on the other side of this cave that is coming down up the mountain?
But we just came from the cave, though, right?
Yeah, just keep it with the cave. They don't need to know anything else. They're not very smart creatures.
Yeah, but we came from the cave and there's no other way for us to hide. They come this way.
Yeah, but we can get back out the way that we came. Send Jimmy in here. Just let them go past us, and then we sneak past them. It's simple.
Can Jimmy see the dark? Can Jimmy see?
what?
Can
Can
Jimmy see
Jimmy
the
see
dark?
in the dark? That's a good
I can
question.
see in the dark.
Can Jimmy see in the dark?
Yes. As you can see in the dark.
He can? Okay.
And so can,
All right, now listen, guys. I'm going to tell you there might be a drawback. Okay, me and Jimmy has not established a great enough relationship to that I full trust that he won't, tell him that we're the ones here and try to eat us. I'm not saying that won't happen,
Then
but I am saying that there is a possibility it doesn't happen. Now, if he can't see us, then maybe you think that we went down the hill or something. I don't know, but this is a possibility. This is the drawback on that possibility. I just wanted to let y'all know.
sounding quite good. I have a question. If we did make it down below to get the gold, would there be a path outside of going to the vicious orcs?
But boy, why are we still focused on the gold?
Because I think what they're focused on is waiting the time out for the orcs to pass. But they're going in the direction that y'all are supposed to go.
All right, boys. Here, I got another idea. All right, this one's a little bit bolder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need the rest of the party to hang out behind the cave, out on the outside the cave, and I'm gonna get me and Jimmy gonna come in here, and we're gonna try to do this diplomatically. Now, these things are not very diplomatic creatures. They only care about violence and who's the better warrior. So with that being said, if anything happens, I can draw them back out to the narrow passage, and upon doing that, you guys can open fire and kill as many of you can.
Yeah. How about when you're talking to them? I'll stay back around 120 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can cover you. I can cover you with sniper fire.
All right. I like that. We can play that to advantage of trying. If it goes bad, I can just point at one of them because, like I said, I can talk to them, so I can be like, "Hey, you're gonna die," and then boom, as soon as I point, you can pull the trigger and he hopefully dies, and then maybe they'll see me as more of a stronger being.
I see. When you point at one of them, I'll shoot the person. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah. That way, they think that I killed them, and they hopefully wouldn't pay attention to what happened with behind.
Fair enough.
Mm.
So everybody in Cahoon this plan, or you got a better plan? Because this is just me throwing out an opportunity.
Yeah. And any thoughts,
Just
Gar and you guy? Any thoughts?
I think we could just kill him. I mean, if you guys tamed that orc, What's the difference from taming other ones by slaughter?
Well, son, the difference is that was only 2. This is 7. Okay, have you ever fought an orc before?
Fought goblins, pixies, and a few scorpions once, but that's about it.
Yeah, so you go in there and you type orcs in there, and you walk out there unscathed and call, "I'll worship your feet." And, until then,
Oh,
I don't think that's a good idea.
don't tempt me.
Right. So
These things use goblins to wipe their asses with.
what was the consensus then? What's the consensus? What are we doing?
I don't like them just trying to do this diplomatically and things go south, and then we go with the plan of you blowing the head for one of them. Hopefully they see me as a god, and then we can probably get safe fast.
Although small thing. What if there's more around here and we can't see them yet? Maybe then we're kind of fucked. If we're going for frontal assault,
Well, if that happens, then
pull back.
either A, we pull back and we bring them to that small opening and we let fire, or B,
Yeah.
we go back and we pull them back to that small opening and we let fire, because I don't see us taking out a whole pack of these damn things.
Yeah, unless we use explosives. Okay, that's what you mean. So in that case, let's try it then.
You ever heard of Leonidas the 300?
Yeah.
Well, that's the idea here, son. All right, let's go do this. Hoorah.
Yell if you need any help.
Yeah,
I'm sure if I need help, you would definitely hear. Come on, Jimmy,
Yeah.
snap. Let's go this way, please.
You can stay with me about 120 back. Cover him and shit. Right.
Thank you, Jimmy. You're very helpful indeed. I'm gonna need you. If this goes right for you, you will be the war chief. He says straight up, straight looking straight at Jimmy. If this goes right, you'll be a war chief, son.
Kill the fuck out of those people. Yeah.
Well, you gotta think that's how orcs are, man. Like if you they're all about brute strength. Who's the bigger, badder one? Like that's what orcs are about. So if I can boost him into thinking like, hey, stick with me no matter what, because right now is a very prime opportunity for him to straight up betray us. And I don't know if y'all know that, but I know that, and I'm trying to not let that happen.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to bolster him into not betraying.
Well, Jamie also understands that he's got a big ass rifle aimed at his face. He also understands that.
You make a very valid point. And who knows, Jimmy might be the one that you might have to shoot. I mean, it just all depends on how it all turns out. So,
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy saw one of his buddies got shot in front of him. His head imploded into himself. So, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, by the way, Joey, this gun is very powerful. I just killed him awkwardly in one shot. So, yeah. They don't like it that much.
All right, so I guess we're going with the plan.
Yeah, we're going with the plan. You talk to them. I'll stay back and shoot them if required.
All right, Jimmy. It's your big moment to shine, you big brute. Don't let me down.
Alright. So that's what. Alright, so then y'all two go forward?
Yeah, me and Jimmy head forward. We don't really say anything. We make ourselves known as we walk. Like, we're not trying to hide.
Are you going first, or is the orc going first?
I'm gonna let Jimmy go first, because if I go first, he's gonna be in the way. So.
Alright, so the orc goes first. Let me move a couple. Alright, so as they slowly begin walking towards the bend, the orc makes a sound a rut. And then they all turn with their weapons at the ready. And then in Orcish, the orc says, I have a slave for us. And then the orcs lower the weapons. The bigger one steps around and says, "Good catch, good catch." And
Yo,
then
that was a good goofy, mate.
then he pokes you
He's
with
throwing
the
a rope.
what?
He's throwing a rope, right?
What are you throwing rope? Why?
He said he's got a sleeve, right?
Yeah, he's got a slave, but if he ties you up, then it's gonna restrain you from climbing up the cliff.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is he didn't go ahead and straight up betray the party. So like he's just playing off as it's just one person.
Or maybe in his mind he thinks you are a slave. And you've been following him the whole time. You don't know.
All right, you know what? Okay, you know what? That's fair. All right, check this out.
Right? You don't know what?
You're right. You're right. So Leo, I mean, I'm just gonna be like,
Look.
So just so we're clear, he's my slave, and damn, I don't want to.
What?
He fucked this up.
I don't know. It completely just blew me away that he just was like, hey, like that just completely blew my whole mindset completely off rails. I was not prepared for that.
Do you know why? Because y'all are talking in common, and he doesn't understand common. So guess what? You were talking about a plan, and he doesn't. You never told him their plan. You're just like, you go first.
I can't be fucking overlook that. That's funny.
I thought it was pretty like.
For you, you took.
No, when I'm talking to him, when I'm looking at Jimmy the orc, I thought it was pretty self-explanatory that I was talking to him and his tongue. Like I thought that was common. I didn't know I had to say, "Hey, I'm speaking in orc."
Yeah, well, how am I supposed to know that though?
Because I'm talking to the orc.
No, you just said, "Come on, Jimmy." You never said the other stuff too.
All right, that's fair. I didn't know that I had to say that I was talking to the orc.
Uh-huh.
Well, you can save yourself now, mate. You can save it.
All right.
I mean, you're right. I could play this, but I mean, it was just that whole thing just kind of blew me off the rails. I thought if I had the language to talk to an orc and I'm looking at the orc to talk to the orc, I figured that was self-explanatory.
That is fair enough. That is fair enough.
I mean, that was my assumption, but I mean, I assumed wrong. So we'll move past that.
So roll persuasion to tell them that you're the slave master, not Jimmy.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. If I close this Albert thing, it's probably gonna
that's
be
all right.
a while before we load back. But I will go and roll perception.
Not you go. Aha! See, a twist within a twist.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool. And he's about to lose his fucking head, but that's cool.
Rocco doesn't.
Yeah.
Rocco doesn't know this. All y'all talking is.
All I have to do is point. He doesn't know all I have to do is point. So I mean, Rocco knows the signal. It's all cool.
Yeah. Rocco signal. I shoot everything in points.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Actually, I want to roll. No, I have to roll persuasion because I said it. I was just trying. Okay, I can't.
Exactly. You weren't intimidating. You're like, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to make it.
Persuasion plus 2. How do I do this again? This. It's explanation D20
R.
question mark.
It goes explanation R space 1 D20.
And then the plus 2.
Well, you said plus 2?
Yeah, it was a plus 2.
Alright, so 16. Yes! So, in your eyes, that you think that you're the master. because you can't base it off the rolls. So in your mind, you still think you're the master. So this is interesting. Uh, the creature Jimmy does a snarl. And then the creatures begin to go forward, taking their time because they don't want to slip and fall and die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
What?
So I'm being approached. Jimmy snarled at me. All right.
Oh, he didn't snarl at you. He's just like he's excited.
Yeah.
He's excited that
Okay.
he got a catch, and you think you are in charge. Because you can't look
No,
at.
I get it. I get it. So
Yeah.
whose turn is it now?
Oh, hold on. I'm making sure you don't have anything to do before I do the bend. Because when I do the bend, it completely changes everything that's going to happen on plus or minus. So do you have anything to do before the bend? Because after that, Rocco can't see your character.
Yeah. Actually, I do. So I'm just gonna out of the thought of what just happened, of A, he said that he had a slave, and B, he snarled, and then the rest of them came at me. I'm just gonna say, "Bitch, I'm a god," and then point at Jimmy.
Why? You
And
think?
I'm gonna say it in Orcish. Let me be clear. I'm gonna say, "Bitch, I'm a god," in Orcish, and then look and point at Jimmy.
Okay, but you think you won the persuasion though. So why are you trying to kill him now?
Okay. That's cool. That's cool and everything. I think in my mind that I won that. But in my mind, I'm also thinking if I can sacrifice this one orc to get the rest of these orcs, I'm gonna do that. So, bitch, I'm a god. Jimmy's gonna die. Go ahead, Rocco.
You pointed at him, yeah? You pointed at him.
Yeah, I pointed. He's pointed at. I'm looking right at him, pointing after I said, "Bitch, I'm a god." In Orcish.
Yeah, Grim, do I get unseen attacker, Grim? Do we get that?
I mean, I suppose, but
Okay. Nice. I get advantage of my attack. Oops. Just because we roll for a crit. Let's get the crit just in case. Never mind. 25 to hit, Grim.
Yeah, 20. Obviously, 25 works.
Yeah. Cool. Good to know. Okay, there's roll the damage. Plus 4. Actually, no. Let me check real quick. Let me check my team real quick. So yeah, that's 17 damage. Boom.
Let's see. 17, 20. Alright, so
Yeah,
you would watch.
If
Is he.
it doesn't kill him, Grim, I'm gonna
No. So I said you would watch him as he would fall over the edge.
Yeah.
Roll intimidation for the sound.
Oh, I'm rolling like he's rolling it.
You.
Okay.
You're rolling.
You're the one
I'm
making.
rolling.
He's the one saying he's a god, but you're the one making all the sound.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Okay. Alright. Boom. 15. Very scary, yeah?
Let's see.
I mean, I'm shaking. That scared the hell out of me, and I knew what was happening.
Yeah. All
right. So
that's the first thing that popped in my head. Leave me alone.
So as that would happen, you would watch as they would duck. After that, I guess we're just gonna have to do initiative order to figure out what.
Do initiative points. Alright. I got a fucking 10. Ugh. What's initiative order?
Initiative, peoples.
got 10, mate. I'm also due to fight initiative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bro, already so bad. Holy shit.
That's a good
Teamwork is made.
question. Dun, dun, dun. Zio?
Yeah.
Initiative. Leo, initiative.
Are you in the initiative?
What?
Yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen, because...
17.
What are you rolling at?
What? We put a roll on Alba or D&D?
I use D&D
Yeah.
just so I don't have to keep going back and forth.
Wait, what do you call initiative at again?
It's the top
This
of...
is plus difficulty.
It's the dex. Or you can look at your top of the middle of the character sheet. You'll see initiative.
Initiative? Okay, plus 3. Okay.
And, oh, you gotta put a space between the R and the 1. And then
I
Zio
never
did
rolled on here before.
on Discord.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what Leo did, but put a space, and then change out the 3 to whatever you're.
Yeah, I still don't know about the system either. I don't like it.
It takes getting used to.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Leo goes first. So after you heard the big loud sound, what do you do now?
So,
Alright, well, now I'm just gonna look at the rest of the orcs, and I'm gonna say in Orcish, you can either join me or join him. Or no, that's intimidation. Yeah, we're gonna do intimidation. Join me or join your friend or join Jimmy.
Yeah, but it kind of goes against with the persuasion of you already think that they're already listening to you. That's the thing.
Well, okay.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what was the point of killing him if you already think that, they're listening to you, and then you killed him just for
Okay,
sure.
I got it. No, you're right. I'm just gonna wait and look around and ask, does anybody, you want to join my party and then like work your way up to a war chief or just chill? Obviously, I need a new war chief. Mine's just died.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just asking if they want to join me, and if they say no, then I'm just going to point out another one and then ask the same question. I mean, eventually, either A, they're going to just die off, or B, join me, or C, either bum rush me and I die, but in which case, I don't think I'll die like that. Still, I mean, it's still playing out. We're still alive, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah. They would, look, the blue one would look at you and tell you that we have a chief already, and, why'd you kill him?
Because I'm stronger than your... I just showed you that.
So you want to challenge Archie?
I mean, if I challenge your chief, would any of you be like cool with joining me?
Well, if you challenge him and succeed.
Oh, okay. He would smirk. He would smirk and be like, "Yeah, sure. Bring him out right here. I want to see him. Let me see who you got."
Yeah, but if you cheat, then automatically it all goes downhill. So Broco interferes. Everything you're just trying to do is going out the window.
What? How does that work?
Because it's a melee combat. You versus him. Whoever's stronger, and I don't think your dex is, or your strength.
Yeah, but I can make him explode, Grimm.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know that it's combat as melee, not magic. That's what he's agreeing. That's what he's agreeing upon: a one-on-one combat versus combat. And if Rocco interferes, because Rocco gets bored, or if the monk interferes, because he likes pushing people off the cliff.
Yeah, I accept. Bring his ass out.
Alright. You keep saying, yeah.
Alright, boys, either A, I'm about to lose a character, or B, I'm about to be a fucking lord. We're about to find out which one is about to happen. And,
how good
you know, if I do die, then y'all gonna have to find a better way around. But if I don't die, then you can just walk right past me. So, I mean, it all works out, maybe. 50-50.
Well, okay. Before you're about to die, just point at him and I'll blast his face off.
You won't. That's
the thing. It's not a magic thing. To their eyes, it would be like magic, and that would be cheating. And then we would just all die. Like, it would be very bad if that happened. So I'm actually gonna have to like fight this man or thing. And so
So you're gonna go to this.
It just made sense to just kill him in the first place.
So you're gonna go.
If you just got sworn by 7 freaking orcs, okay?
So are you gonna go around the corner just so there's more of a platform? They would tell you. Instead of standing on.
He would sigh, look back at Roku. I know I can still see him. Be like, Roku, I'm just thinking myself. I'm gonna point my finger at him. I'm gonna cast a message, and I'm gonna be like, so I'm about to 1v1 this big ass work lord, and things might go bad. You guys might want to be.
Okay.
I only asked. Well, hold on. I only asked because there's only 4 tiles to fight on.
I mean, we can go forward, but I just wanted to, pre-warn the party of what's happening so that they don't rush in thinking that we're clear, or me think that I died. Like, I want to give them a full.
Yeah. Right.
Do you put this if things go bad, so don't worry about it, you know?
Yeah, so see,
I mean, blast them.
Alright, so yeah, after that, I'm headed in.
Alright. So, are the rest of y'all just going to listen in, or y'all want to do your own things? Cause
before interfering, or what if we get things get really bad first before interfering, and then I'll blast his face off. That's the plan.
The vision will be obscured by all with the corner and the orcs.
Just move up like here, then I guess.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, all of this is all cliff. So, like, this goes uphill, and this goes downhill. So you literally can't see shit from here to here.
Well, this is solid, yeah.
It's all solid.
Okay.
And I
I have a
know.
plan for him.
I'm just letting you know now, so you won't be able to see. I know. I think the monk is the only one that has the climbing.
But Grimm, I have other climbing, Grimm. I can just get up.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know, because to give you an idea that.
How the hell are y'all pointing this shit out? Like, I have something to find to point to this. Not let me. I did something. My bad. Hey, I did something.
No, you're good. I'm just letting you know that this all goes uphill. That's why.
Okay.
So that where he's at, where I just kind of circled that, where I didn't mean to circle that. go away.
Yeah,
That right there.
yeah.
He can't see in there.
So that's what I'm saying. When you fight, you're fighting here. Rocco can't
Yeah,
see.
it-
Rocco can't see none of that, cause Rocco
Oh,
will be.
You can't see other of these, right? Other orcs, right?
No, that's what I'm
what's the
saying.
ship past? Ship past here.
Look, I'm just saying right now. Like, I understand Rocco can go up the mountain. I understand that DC could go up the mountain, and then but XO can't. I mean, he could technically, but I'm just trying to explain the scenery now, so you have an understanding. For Leo's sake, that once Leo goes around the corner, there's no party out from them seeing. Now, I'm not saying that completely, because again, DC and Rocco can climb up and
They
over.
have an opportunity to get there. It's just from right now without anything, they can't really help. I get what you're saying.
All right,
Yeah.
that's I'm just clarifying that when it's 1v1, you gotta wait for them to go up and over. Well, and they can't see, so you're out of sight, out of mind.
I mean, I got you. I'm over here doing this thing. They're over here with a wall in front of them. If they went over it, they could see, but since they're not over it, they can't see. I get it.
Yeah,
Why are you adding more?
because like I said, that this was not meant for what you were doing, and now you said 1v1. It was supposed to come into 3 waves.
So if we would have went into this cave, we would have came across this.
No, the ideal was you kill the first wave, or talk your way out. Then because you make noise, the second wave comes around the corner. And I know Rocco's playstyle, he would have just made them fall over, and DC would have pushed them off, making DC's day doing the same thing what he did to the orc. Which the only encounter y'all would have had to face would have been this encounter on the top of the mountain, or the top of the. Hold on. This would have been y'all's main encounter, and
Guys, I think I fucked up.
this one was just for show. This was just for show, and this one was actual.
Do you have the noticeable fireball many times in Leo?
No, we don't have fireball, but Leo should have just let his persuasion make him think he was hotshot, and now Leo has to deal with this.
Fuck, man. No.
So if Leo happens to somehow survive this, because the dice might say, "Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
I'm not saying no.
And I somehow survive this. Does that mean that I become the war chief and I get to be basically the big bad motherfucker?"
Yeah, but if
So
Rocco,
I will take that. If my character dies, then I will take that punishment. But if he lives, then
but you already told
I control
Rocco.
the-
But you already told Rocco to make you cheat, so
I mean, that's only if things
No.
go south.
in Rocco's eyes, everything goes south, and we already know that DC likes playing tricks, or I already know that DC likes playing tricks. So anything you just said, everything in their eyes is going south because it makes their day. So
I know what I'm doing. I know
Alright,
exactly what
you
they're
just
doing.
start stretching and walking up to the platform. Let's do this.
all right, so as you start beginning to make it around the platform, all you see is waves of green people, and then you watch as one fellow decked out in armor with a staff written hold on, a spear written with ruins all across it, as he goes across the bridge and then jumps down, and then he begins to talk. But I'm trying to place everybody because everyone wants to watch, and I'm trying to find room for everybody without people
Okay, well,
dying
I'm
by
just
getting.
I'm gonna look at this thing
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna roll intimidation and tell them to forfeit the match.
Hold on, I gotta place everyone. Let's see.
Grim, can we repeat something, Grim?
Can you what?
Can I position myself, please?
Alright, you can position
No,
yourself.
no,
Yes.
I'm just gonna make her forfeit the match. He's gonna lose.
No,
for
you
being scared.
you wanted to fight. You
Fine.
can't just talk shit now because you're gonna have disadvantage because they're giving him
No,
confidence.
but listen.
Yeah, I know.
If I bitch him down, then he's gonna be look weak in front of his own people, and therefore, they're not gonna have a big. So what do you mean? It all makes.
Well, roll it. If this,
Thank you.
just roll it.
Okay.
And just
Is it not?
no, not. I'm just saying roll it. I'm trying to figure out. DC, are you going to also climb up the side of the mountain, or are you just going to let him get his ass whooped?
Basically,
I mean, he can held no regards. It's just.
I want to climb 60 up Grimm, but so we can get like a decent view of this, basically.
You can get
That's the plan.
that's the lowest part. So unless you go into the highest part, is right here.
Yeah. How tall is this Grimm?
I don't I think it's based off of like 10 feet each, so it would be going 10 up and then 10 up, so that'd be 20 feet. And you gotta, then there would be no disadvantage on shooting through everybody.
Yeah. Well, no. I probably do something a bit. This is something a little bit different.
No, I'm just letting you know right now.
No problem. Yeah, that should be fine. That's
Yeah, but I want to know, does DC want to contribute, or does he want to just sit with Zio?
Leo, I really hope you got good con saves.
That's my icon.
Yeah, but you gotta also roll one more time, Leo. Because I said disadvantage. Because you're walking against the armies of... Yeah, I figured DC was gonna go there. You gotta look at her as... You're walking into an army. They're walking into an army. Alright. Okay. So, as let's see, so he goes there. Zio doesn't even know what the hell's going on. So, the creature would... Hold on, because I gotta make sure everything... I have to make sure I have everything. Hold on. Hold on, come. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. Alright, so as you're walking around the bend, then as they're about to discuss something, you turn around and tell them that the thing that you were trying to intimidate them. As you would try to intimidate them, and the crowd goes wild.
Ooh, talking about shit.
The crowd goes wild. You would begin to watch the creature with one eye begin to do waving of his hands, and with the one hand he would wave his hand, the other hand he would shake his spear, as it would begin to glow for a brief moment, and then he would place his hand onto his chest, as you can see that he casted a spell. Because you would understand what he would say, he would tell his god to give him guidance on the what do you call it? Give him guidance on the things they were about to do in your honor. After which you'd watch him place his staff onto the ground. Then you would where is it? Yeah. So after that, he would look you into your eyes, seeing that you interrupted his fellow warrior, and says, "You have balls for somebody that stepped into my domain."
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect this to get this far, but since we're here, I don't think that there's any way that I can go ahead and persuade you to just go ahead and hand up your throne, huh?
Me enter my throne in front of all of my soldiers. We were looking for a great home to live, and you have disturbed us. And then you insulted and challenged.
Well, see, here's the thing with them. How else was I supposed to get through this cave without, being torn to shreds? Diplomacy, not really your guys' strong. I mean, look at that.
Whoa.
You insulting the man.
Oh, booking it. God.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect, Your Highness, but yeah. See, if my party would have came through, you would have eaten us. Would you have not?
Well, as you would insult him, and before he would even give his reply, because it's supposed to be a back and forth. Where is it?
He didn't want to talk anymore. I made him mad.
Hold on.
Man, that is actually brutal.
What do you mean?
Because you're.
Man, when you're fucking violating him, you violated him. That's rude.
Yes. So, he would wave his hands again, and then. Where is it? I speak language. He would roll a wisdom save. As he would say grovel at the end of it.
Yes, Your Highness.
He's cheating. He's using powers.
Hold on.
No, he said, well, fighting, remember fighting, but he's trying to say that he's superior. So he's trying to say he's superior. So yes, technically he's trying to say that.
What?
As he said, grovel at the end of it.
What?
What?
Grim, what is he this as a hostile action, Grim? What is he this as a hostile action?
Look, any point you could say this is hostile. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to understand. Yeah?
Well, it was saving throw, right?
Wisdom saving throw, yes. As at the end of it he says grovel. So you're saying that he's better than him, so now he's using magic to show that you're just that he's superior. Because you're using your words.
So he's using magic now?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
So as he would say, grovel, it wouldn't work on you. And then he would look up at his spear and start shaking it in the air like it's not working.
I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm thinking. Oh, what's the matter? Is your stick not working? That's because I absorbed its power. I'm gonna roll deception for this. I absorbed its power.
Oh man, this is great. This is fucking brilliant. Oh man.
I really hope that I get out of this without dying.
Don't worry. My plan is foolproof. Don't worry.
Yours is foolproof. You can't.
Hold on, I fucked that up.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, he would say, I guess we shall begin our challenge, as he would try to take his first stab at you.
Oh man.
Can I roll acrobatics and try to rip the thing out of his hand?
No, you did what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, everyone. Oh, ah, no.
No. Really?
I know, man. It's going sideways and then it goes up and down. Up and down.
Wait, better go fucking sideways real quick.
So. It always goes sideways. Something goes wrong. So as he would try to he would move around his spear with 2 hands. Pushing it forward, but it would go around you. So technically you want to know that he's attacking you.
Oh, okay.
You just think he's doing some stupid ritual again.
Okay, can I, like, front flip to him and try to stab him in the throat?
Try to do what?
Stab him in the throat.
So you're just straight attacking him, alright?
I mean, but we're here to fight. I mean,
Yeah? Well then roll to attack. That hits. What are you using to attack him with?
I think all I have is a dagger, don't I? A short bow.
Yeah. Alright, dagger. So roll the damage. Well, you already rolled the attack. It's a
That's for damage.
no, damage is a D4, not a D20.
7 bad.
Alright, max damage. Alright. So you'd watch as your blade would go in quickly and stab him. Is that the end of your turn?
Back.
Wait, where'd he go?
And that's the end.
Alright. What y'all do with the dang person? Touching my stuff. Alright. So, alright. So then it would be his turn. So you draw blood, first blood, I see. As you would, he would, grab his shield and then he would try to thrust his spear towards your direction. Son of a bitch. The dice don't like him. Alright, what do you do now?
Hey,
Well, guess it's got it handled, right? I don't need to fucking nuke them all. So.
Apparently not.
I'm trying to like figure out how to get past this without dying, but we're already in combat. If you guys step in, just looking through my spells that I can cast. I know it's not spells out, but see, I got that subtle cast where that's the thing, and I'm trying to figure out how I would plug that into it. Okay. I'm gonna try to attempt charm person.
Alright. What do I have to do?
What's up?
I said, what do I have to do?
What do you mean? What do you have to do?
Charm person.
What's the result? What's the result?
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage. If you or your companions are fighting it, if it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Alright, and what's the DC number, or the number that shows to pass it?
Rage, area, components, duration, attack, save, wisdom, 13.
13. Haha, double 62 plus 1. Alright, so as you try to cast spells, and the spell fails. Man, you cheated. Shame.
But no, it was subtle. It was subtle. He cheated first. He had a spear that had magic and shit.
Exactly. But no
He
one.
didn't play fair. Why should I?
He didn't attack you with it. He was trying to make you bow.
It was subtle.
There's no such thing as subtle. You cheated.
Okay. It's a subtle spell. It's a sorcerer thing.
Yeah.
It's a sorcerer. It's a subtle spell that I can cast it subtly without being seen doing it.
So the spell basically removes the verbal and somatic components of the spell. So nothing. So you saw nothing.
Yeah, one or the other.
No, it's both.
I thought it was one or the other.
No, but base sorcerers, man, is both. Both things get removed.
Alright.
So do I pass? Like, is he now charmed or no?
No, he's not. Look, in your eye, is charm person a concentration spell? Or charm, whatever.
Yeah.
Then
it's concentration.
Then you would feel that it didn't take hold. No.
I didn't realize that I was muted this entire time.
I kept saying that. I kept saying you're muted. What do you want to do? DC, you're muted. What do you want to do? And then I saw you walk over to Roko. I was like, okay, he made up his mind. You're okay, man.
But I realized to unmute myself at the exact time that I need to go to bed.
All right. Did you?
If I did have to wake up in 5 hours, I would plan to stay up.
Was there anything you want me to keep in mind for the encounter?
If he starts getting himself into issues, I would activate my my spirit massage or my astral massage, and I would just jump down there and start punching the orcs at like 15 feet away and pushing them away from him, so he could get away safely.
Okie dokie.
I have escape plans, unlike somebody.
To be fair, I didn't think this was going to go on this long. Like, I'm sorry for that drag out, but
no, you're good. No, it's midnight for me, and we start the game at 9. If we start on time, and we started at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
nobody
okay.
else's fault except my own schedule.
Oh, you're alright.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for joining us for the amount of time you could.
Next time on D&D.
Alright,
Why was that so good? Why was that good?
because, I don't know.
That
But
was good.
did you read it?
Well,
Roko,
That was really good.
yeah.
did you read it? It says
Well.
or, not and. Or.
No, what you saying, man? Is it both?
No,
Okay, hold on. I'm looking up now. I'm pretty sure it's both.
it is or. That's why I like it.
Now I'm gonna go look at it because now I'm curious.
It is or. Why would I look?
You're
It's
right,
my
you're right,
job.
it is fucking on. Oh, fuck.
Or. So
Please.
it doesn't matter how you.
That's dumb though, man. That's fucking dumb. It should be both.
No,
Fuck.
I realize that.
That's
But
stupid.
what I'm saying is either way, you cheated because he knows what magic is because he's a magic user. And it doesn't matter being verbal or somatic and you're standing next to him, he knows you cheated. So,
Just kill these niggas.
what I'm saying is,
I didn't know that. I thought it was subtle because
It
said
is.
subtle. Like now,
it's more of a
Okay.
spell that you stay away from people and you don't let them see you up close. It's one of those you hide behind somebody and you don't, and you move your hands behind. Let's say you're Roko, you stand behind Roko, then you wave your hands behind Roko's back. Who will see it? And then because you're not saying anything, that's subtle.
see, I didn't think it as. I
If
thought
he
it was.
charmed,
Okay.
does it matter anymore though?
Well,
No,
he's not charmed, and I didn't think that he would know that he was trying to be charmed.
he doesn't know what it was.
Okay.
He doesn't know what it was. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is he's a magic user. He can identify magic users. No, he doesn't know what you're doing, but he knows you did something because he keeps trying to do something to you. And you keep passing. Well, now you try to do something to him, and he passed. So he knows you're a magic user. He knows he's a magic user, but you agreed upon a melee encounter of 101. He only activated his magic to make you look bad.
If he openly like blasts his magic, will like his people see him
Yes.
as fucking up instead
Yes.
of me, since he didn't see me, they didn't see me do it.
Yes, but he only did it to. The magic he used was in discussion and roleplay, not combat. Because you know how you stand in a gladiator arena and you do this little enchant like, "Oh, I'm the best," and you're trying to taunt the audience.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. But now you cheated in his eyes. But I need to start Spoon real quick, and it only takes a couple seconds. But what I'm trying to get at now, and this is why I asked what DC was going to do, is technically now Roko and DC obviously know you cheated because, well, Roko knows you cheated. DC technically doesn't know because he doesn't understand. I mean, never mind, he does. Never mind, I keep forgetting. So DC and Roko both know you just try to cast a spell. And with the initiative order, this is kind of why I feel bad now. XL or Zio didn't kind of get to play the game. Because it would go Zio, but Zio wouldn't have been able to see it. But this is the catch now. Because Leo was on top of initiative order, all of those orcs get to go first, and then Roko, then DC. That's why I'm saying is, Leo, you fucked yourself.
Don't
Can
worry,
I climb up?
Leo, if you can survive this, Leo, if you can survive my plan, you'll be just fine.
If he could, he's got to survive all of those attacks.
Alright, let's go. We're moving on. We're going forward.
No, I know.
What is next?
I'm just letting you know that now it's Zio's turn. But Zio just hears some audience going crazy. He's just entertained like somebody. I mean, Zio, you tell us what you would be thinking right now.
So I'm like, Zero like, I don't think it's going so well. I should probably go around and see what's going on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, how do you know that it's not going wrong? All you hear is people going, ooh, kind of situation.
The orcs and the oohs and the ahs alerts him to start walking that way. He like, this can't be good. Not sure what they're saying, but Doesn't sound great at all. So he'll start walking towards that way, or maybe running towards the way. So he'll run like the time he can.
No! No!
5, 6. Wait. So you said running. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Which gives you. Well, I'm gonna stop right here. If you go any more. No. Actually, right here.
Oh,
If you go any more than that, it's opportunity attacks.
Don't do it, man.
I'll stop right about here.
Okay.
oh man.
Well, you. And does you have
This
it?
man said run.
He did say running, so you can't. You gotta. He said running. There's no walking, running. So that's what I'm saying. You'll stop
Yeah,
before.
you gotta pay attention to those words, man. You just
Oh,
just gonna
fuck.
I will-
run to the orc den, bro.
I'll let.
Who
Look.
can't-
What?
Who in their right mind can't stop running?
Because you can't see it until you start turning the corner. Because you
I have
gotta.
dark vision. Okay.
No, it's not dark vision. You have to imagine
Oh,
like.
okay, I get it.
You gotta realize that
That's fine.
everybody's hogging the walls because no one wants to stand on these tiles, okay? Because no one wants to get pushed off the cliff, and now you are on the cliff's edge.
Oh, hell
Oh, so that's a
no.
cliff.
Yeah.
Okay.
This did you not pay it? Look, did y'all not pay attention? No one stood on a tile that's represented next to a cliff.
I mean, yeah, I seen that. I just didn't know why it was a thing.
Yeah, why'd you keep moving my tool?
Oh,
So now you.
All right, moving on.
Hold on. So what I'm saying is, instead of one party member fuck now I got 2 party member fucks, and this is interesting now. Why? Why?
it was great. It was brilliant.
See this. Man.
Okay, I know they're my turn now.
Yeah, but it's not your turn. This is all the look. So you use your action, unless you have a bonus action that lets you dash.
I'm going to be like, oh,
I got spit it.
I'm gonna like see all them orcs, and I'm gonna just like misty step back.
All right. Well, that you can do because it will give you your bonus action. So you.
I
So
want
that's
to misty
5,
step
10,
back here.
15, 20. You can go right here. That way you can still see it. But you have to realize.
Can I misty step up here?
Yeah, you can miss each up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll misty step to them.
Okay, so hold on, let me see something. So it goes 5, 15. Yeah, so you can go here, whichever. It don't matter.
So everybody just revealed that everybody has powers. Just so we're clear.
Well, DC and Roko doesn't know. And so no one knows that he got powers. Because he's behind y'all. Or he's behind these 2. So technically the only no one knows he has powers because they haven't been able to see it. And if it's a verbal spell, he would have been drowned out to do it to everyone cheering. So that's I'm trying to just give you an idea. Like
What's next?
no one knows he's a spellcaster. But you versus 24 attacks.
What's those fuck
No, for my gosh. So do you want me to just roll it as one giant S24? What's the DC to figure this out? What's your armor class? Armor class.
I'm 16.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. First, I'm gonna roll it like this so I have an idea of... Roko. I already know. You don't have to say it. This is interesting. This is very interesting. And don't worry, you still have the chimeras. You still have the chimeras, but they won't be able to do anything until it's their turn. So this is very interesting. Man, I feel bad now.
I mean, I don't, bro. It's D&D. If I lose the character, I lose the character. I'll just make it up one. It's not really a big deal. It just goes with the story, man. I mean, that's what it is. Guys, I mean, I don't expect him to lose, but that's what it is. I don't make a big deal out of it. I'll just go make a new character.
Alright. So, 26 plus 3. So anything. Alright. So that's 3. What's your hit points at total? I can start doing this really quickly.
$51.
51. Okay, so hit that. Let's see. 1,
Holy
2,
shit.
3.
Well,
That's 4.
how do they all know though? How would they all they cast spell?
How will they know?
They
Because
don't.
they
They
do.
don't all know.
They do and they don't. That's the thing. Because you have to understand that they know that he could see that he's cheating. Right?
Well, how did they know that their dude didn't cast the spell? Like, I mean, how does it know that it was me?
Because you gotta look at an initiative order. You did the funky dunky things like he does the funky dunky things. You didn't just punch him in the face. You moved your hands like a weird madman. Like he moves his hands like a weird madman. That's how they would know. They don't have... D&D doesn't specify... The only way they have to know if you casted what kind of spell is they have to roll an intelligence or I think it's arcana. Then they can be like, okay, that he casted blah 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 spell. But because they always see him waving his hands like a madman, so they know how to recognize that you can wave your hands like a madman. So they know that you're a magic user of some kind.
I really thought subtlety put into that, but
No, it's one or the other. Words or hands. If you're using words, they know. If you're using hands, they know.
how can they know? I was speaking orcish. Like you just assumed that I was speaking orcish. Like, wait a minute, exactly. No comment. Like,
No,
what do you mean?
I know that, and I understand that part, right? But some of them, and I'm not saying all of them, some of them have multi languages. Some of them only have Orc, right?
Okay. Well, then, what if I wanted to speak, say?
No, you can't just use those as examples just because now you're fucked.
I have that ability though.
No,
I
you.
just assumed.
It's not that.
Doing that,
If you use I'm just gonna say it's comprehend language, but it's not comprehend language. If you use comprehend language, you can't also cast a charm person. And your own the spells. I mean the languages you already know. That's what you're using. I understand.
You're right, and I know a lot of languages.
Yes, languages. Yes, but you also have to recognize, or they only have to recognize, that they have been at war with gnolls. They've been at war with dwarves.
So
and
I
then,
can't just roll persuasion.
you can. It doesn't work like that. When you use charm person, it's an automatic
I'm
spell.
so confused. I'm trying to get like I'm literally trying here, Grim. Like
No, I know.
so I even if I had spoken some off the wall language that I know because my character is built around languages,
Yes.
they still would have known that I was casting a spell, even though it was some language that they would probably not have known. I couldn't have rolled persuasion even if they did.
It's not that you can't. The persuasion's not an option. It's when you cast. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is you're casting. Let's say you casted in, and Goblinoid the spell, right? They recognize not that because let's say you're using to take away the hands part. They recognize that why would you talk in another language when all of a sudden you've been talking in this one language? Okay? And they have been they have been traveling for a good minute, traveling around trying to find a home. And you said that you were God and you killed somebody. They give you the recognition of that. So anytime that you speak in context or out of context, they are threatened by you because they think that you can just strike lightning and kill them. So they're intimidated by you. You understand this part?
Okay.
So anything you say that comes out of your mouth, they are criticizing you or hypocrites or whatever terminology.
So where are we going to go here? Are you just going to roll the thing? Or
So that's why I'm trying to figure out how many passed. But am I answering your questions?
You're kind of answering my questions, but I kind of still just feel kind of cheated a little bit. Not gonna lie, kind of.
You should never said God.
All I'm saying is kind of just assumed that I was gonna be throwing my hands around like a wild man. what if I did want to say it in some other language, and okay, maybe one or two understood what I said, but maybe they didn't understand everything I said. Maybe I could have persuaded them that it wasn't what it was. I mean, I don't know. I'm just feel like that would be
Yeah, but
more
persuasion's
oriented.
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's
Persuasion.
not persuasion.
No, what I'm saying is like when you try to, let's say, Roko, you might have to help me explain it to him, cause like
I'll be honest myself, mate. I'll be honest myself. To be honest.
what I'm saying is you're using your action to talk them out of whatever you're trying to do. There's one thing of small. There's one thing of small talk. Small talk is just, "Hey, I'm gonna fart on you," and then you use your action to fart on them. But persuasion is actually taking something out of your time to put effort into it. There's fine lines on random ass bullshit of D&D, but when you're what?
I said, all right.
So you can't. What I'm saying is you can't roll persuasion after passing or failing that they don't know what they saw.
Okay.
Right? So that's one option. Rolling an extra roll on top of that is not one of those that D&D allows. It's one of those is I say oogla boogla and goblinoid. No, they don't hear what you're saying. But what I'm saying is they all recognize, even or somatic, verbal or somatic. They already know that you cast magic. They know that he casts magic. They know everybody casts magic. And when you tell them you're God, and they recognize that because of Roko and you accumulated that. So now everyone is literally scared of you except the chieftain. Everyone is scared. But so you could literally flick your finger and they would go, "Oh my God, we're the next one that's gonna die," by a loud boom, and then someone dies, like a heart attack or
yeah, I'm following. Let's progress a little bit.
So I try to answer as much as I can to make you understand. Like, it's not that I'm trying to be a dick. It's just anything that you do. What?
When before Gra left, it's like he said if everything went south or something, then he jumped down and like knocked people backwards.
Yeah, but that's why a D&D is based off of initiative.
Yeah, it's not telling you basically.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to say, like, that's why I was trying to point out, like, when you do one-on-one, D&D's not a video game. It is literally what you say is what you say. So when you do a mob, you gotta deal with the mob until Roko can enter. But that's what I'm saying is the mob's going first, then Roko, then DC, and then the generals. So that's why D&D's hard to understand. Is it's one of those is things of D&D should be more clarified on or fixed. And the encounter wasn't meant for you to take on 30 people. The encounter was only written for that Roko kills one group, the monk kills the other group with Leo's help, and then the party as a whole kills the third group. But Leo changed it into a role play, I'm gonna shit on you situation, which worked.
You should have went for the gold.
No, it's not that. But what he should have did is just stuck with combat, because he kept missing him. He kept missing him, and he missed twice in a row. And I was trying to see if I was gonna keep going with combat, and even if the chimeras came into play, which I'm not saying they're not, they come into play. But again, Leo still has to deal with the mob of orcs for a single round by himself. Or half a round, because Roko and DC get to involve in this. So for half a round, Leo's got to deal with it by himself now. So it's not that I'm trying to be an ass. It's just an initiative order now. Does this answer your question, Zio?
Things you're doing, just go ahead. Just making your character. It's not really a big deal.
Well, hold on. I don't even know if that'll match the damage. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to answer everyone's questions before I start doing what I do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 for this. And I'll use the other one just. Let's go 14. 6. Oh shit, I gotta do a lot of math. 14 plus. Let's see, 4 times 6, 12. Hold on. D6. And then 14 times 3. Fuck. How does that work? 14 times 3. Okay. And then, yeah, so, and that's not even doing the crits. After the crits, then it would start going downhill beyond the damage account for death saves. So then, what?
So, he's got like 50 HP, right? He said.
Yeah, it's 50 something, but that's not even rolling the crits. That's 90, 97 plus crits, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4 crits. So even with death saves, he would still die with the amount of attacks going.
Well, he's completely fucked. Okay. That's
Yes. So now it's So Leo's character would be dead. Doesn't stop the characters from using magic or anything else. I'm just saying that right now Leo's character is down for the count, which would give.
Well then, seeing that,
Roko would
my
go.
turn now, right?
Yes, but I need to move everybody to just swarm Leo.
Over there.
Yeah. Which is the ideal is they're all supposed to be crunched together, occupied by Leo, which gives the pathway open if y'all did something with it. I just can't move everyone. Hold on. Here, there, whatever.
Huh.
I'm
I
trying.
just had a fucking epiphany.
I'm trying to make it seem like y'all can sneak. I'm trying to make it seem like y'all can go past the encounter, the rest of the encounter, through here, and not get attacked by opportunity attack.
I'll avenge you, Leo. Don't worry about it. I shall avenge you. I'll avenge you. Okay, that's good. So, Grimm, it's my turn now, right? Grimm?
Yeah, so then it would be Roko's turn after watching his friend getting hacked to death, and then javelins being thrown at him repeatedly.
Yep. So on my turn, I'm going to tell Gra and Zio to book it basically, run as fast as possible. This this way, past them. Or if they're not, or if they're not confident in doing so, retreat. Because I am going to cast a funny spell, Grimm.
Yeah, but if
Do you know what spell we're going to cast, Grimm?
No, but if you retreat, you would have enough movement to leave. If you don't retreat, well,
I cast Sickening Radiance.
so you're just going to blow them. All right.
On this guy, it's a 30-foot radius. It's basically going to destroy all of them.
Which guy? I didn't see it.
This guy right here, number 3.
Okay. Yeah. So 30.
30-foot radius. It doesn't reach me or
No,
body.
I know. So it would reach all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just shy. Alright, so it'd reach everybody in there.
Yeah, so I need context from everyone.
What's the DC?
DC is, let me see.
And what's the half damage if they fail? That way I don't have to
Yeah, half damage to the part, half damage to the parts.
Yeah, because
Wait, so is he attacking right now?
Basically, I'm blowing them up.
he's making them die of a plague.
I would have asked why not just like sneak around, but okay.
Well,
Well, that's the thing. You two can stick around. I can basically hang off this ledge here and wait the fuck off, basically.
but I need to know half damage because I don't want to roll 30 cons.
Okay, roll me 30 cons again.
No, I need to know what half damage is if I fail, because if they could just turn around and die.
It's like 40-10, so half.
Yeah, I know. So roll it so I know I have a number.
One second.
Yeah, I know.
Also, Kim, if the fail game, that's one exhaustion in the fail, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
No, I got that. I'm not worried about that. I need a half damage number for a worst case scenario. Oh, 7. Ouch. Alright.
Yeah, that's it. Done.
Son of a bitch. Alright, so we need to roll. What's the DC again?
DC 15.
Start with this group. And con saves.
Lots of failures. And I'm now going to hop down and hang off and basically walk off the stage and be vertical.
So 15 damage is a 15 save. Okay, so alright, so 1 dice, 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So half of them die.
Yep. And because it came from my gun, I get souls. I get things, you know.
Hold on. I know. Hold on. So sick. Roko. So 1 through 14 is dead, leaves 15 to the other. So out of 26, is that 14? So 12. 12 takes 7. 7. Okay, let's see. Roku. 7. Okay. And then the other 4. Hold on. Counter 4. They need to make cons, actually. Yeah, so roll 4 1d20 is let's see what's there.
By the way, I got half an hour to go before I'm good. I have to go defense.
So are y'all? I mean, y'all could. What are y'all trying to do? Because I know that you're. Are you leaving?
Well, basically, I'm basically cooking them. I'm telling Gra and Zio to book it. If they can make it, they can book it, or they can retreat. Is that cool?
Okay, so then.
Either way, I catch up with them because I can just hang off this no shit.
So I guess the real question is, Zio, what do you want to do?
He kind of like hesitated, like you gonna just leave Leo body.
Don't worry. I'm killing more so he can grab his body. So don't worry.
It's not really an name of the game conversation. It's one of those split fight or flight moments. After Roko tells you to run, Roko tells you to run. Now, what do you do with that?
He'll run then.
North or south? Up the mountain or down the mountain?
Up the mountain.
Alright. I guess, well, you know, the monk is just going to have to follow. So, shit. So roll an acrobatics or athletics to get down real quick.
Don't.
And run. What?
I don't need to.
Not you.
Me.
I said
Oh, okay,
him
my bad.
because he doesn't have climbing and he doesn't have anything else. So he's running, so he's just gonna run, jump, and run. So that's why I'm asking. All right,
6.
what is it? Do you have any mod?
No.
What's your strength dexterity?
0.
Oh my god.
Rocco, this
Okay.
didn't go to plan. All right, so
not.
you will lose half your movement, so it goes 5. It's so 5. You move up half your movement. That's 20. Leaves you 10 more, and then it gives you 30.
Run, bitch.
This so dangerous. I'm gonna Misty Step the rest of the way.
You disagree that tonight's game did not go as planned?
No, I feel
Yeah, that is really good, man. Fucking Leo got minced. Fucking. Oh, it's not
Yeah,
good.
and then I just Misty Step.
How many-
So I'm like, oh no.
How many times can you use Misty Step in a day?
One. It's
one
a
time.
daily ability.
Well, it depends on what you use.
Spell.
Yeah, you have a spell and the ability. All right. So then he goes,
Alright.
and then the monk's got this fucking crazy ass movement speed plus his action. So he goes. So all they saw was a big green flash or whatever the fuck it is go in front of their face, dropping like flies. But
Actually, Grim, it's staying there, Grim. It's 10 minutes, and there's this big green light that makes them melt into puddles because it's funny.
okay, so
Yeah.
puddles. Hold on.
So every round that's staying there, Grim, roll your con save.
I
and
know,
roll damage.
but I'm not worried about that because it's pretty much hold on. So 2, 3. Goddamn. You get it. The point is 14 people. So hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And everyone else will definitely live just because of how much life they have.
Yeah. So roll again then.
Well, then Leo's body would be eaten up by the acid.
It won't though. It's not acid. It's really done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not physical. I guess you can say physical. I don't know. But it's not damaging. It's like a pure holy divinity washing over the sins. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's happening?
He's making everyone sick.
They're being melted by my big ass blast.
So he's making everyone sick.
Why did he grab my body in there?
Because I'll die of going there. So yeah. I'm basically killing them all first, so I can go and everybody.
Well, it's a dim green spread of light, radiant centered on a point you choose, and the range of light spreads around corners and lasts until the spell. When a creature moves in it first time on a turn or starts its turn there, that creature makes the save again in a radiance or suffers a level of exhaustion. The light makes it impossible for creatures to be invisible in the light and any levels of okay. So yeah, the bodies it doesn't make them disappear, it just makes them die.
Yeah.
Blindingly.
I'm just flavoring it.
Yeah, it just blinds them to death.
Yeah. Well,
oh, I still have to roll one more.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Roll it again. Roll it again.
Yeah, I know, but I still have to roll one more for the other guy. Because there's so many going on.
What do you do this time, Grim?
Hold on, come on.
And I'm going to one exhaustion, and the first one will be on 2. We will be halved, and the cop is. So, yeah.
Hold on. So 20 to everybody automatically. Well, like 20 and 15, so I had to roll. What would be top of initiative? Let's see. Top of initiative. Well, Z would be on top of the initiative, but he's running. Orcs would be going first. which means they roll again, which there's 12 of them. 12.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
12 D 20s.
Ooh, that's a lot of failures.
Kinda. So you said 15.
Yeah.
I'm not putting their mods on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Yeah, it's exhaustion on them.
6 pass. Oh wait, they have this. Do they have disadvantage on their saves or no?
Negative. I don't think so.
Disadvantage on ability checks. So
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Alright, so
That's level 40.
so 7 out of 12. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 more die. And that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And because we got opportunity game, I'm also going to be moving over this way as well.
so you're pretty much just gonna keep killing them.
Basically, yeah, I'm going to keep killing them.
Alright. So then they'll die and I don't have to keep doing the save this whatever shit.
Yeah.
Alright. So then we'll just end it like that. That did not go according to plan. At all. Initiatives suck ass. At times.
Yes, I do.
And don't let things go according to plan, boys and girls. Leo, do you have any last words? As your character would have died as an inspiration to whoever, or do you just want to say something in general?
Say what you just said one more time. Sorry, I didn't hear what you just said.
I said, and I was saying that before your person died, do you want to say anything? And or do you want to say something in general? Overall, you could do both. One, it don't matter.
Haha, you bitches died too.
Yeah, they're going to notice. Yeah, I avenged you. Yo.
Thank you, friend.
They're also getting cooked and eaten by Chimera, so they're having a fun fest.
Wait! Time the fuck out. Wait a fucking second. What? No. I refuse that outcome. I refuse that death. No.
What?
My Chimera was nice to me, and I was nice to them.
No, they're not eating. Look, after, because initiative order, then a new initiative order, you're already dead. So now, as the blinding light, they'll go in there and start eating people that start running, escaping out of it. So I think.
Grim.
What?
Before you leave, Grim. Assuming ordered Grim. Before I do leave, I want to shoot Leo's corpse. Before I do leave.
Shoot.
Why do you want to shoot my man? What's up with you shooting?
He wants
That's a surprise tool.
If he wants, it's his ability. But so it's so what happens is as the green glow occurs in the 30-foot, then the orcs that do escape, then the orcs, then the other orc, as they're starting to run out, you just watch as a big giant ass fire just shoots out from 2 different directions. Fire, to cut both pathways out, because this is one pathway.
A bit late, but...
No, it's initiative order, and I can't help that. So I'm just letting you know. So then anyone that survives the fire would also get attacked by your stuff. So it's one big giant ass slaughter of, or mess. One big giant slaughter of a mess. To give you all a picture, Zio, for the first time, joining us. I know didn't go to plan.
Yeah, he got fucking minced. I feel bad for him, mate. He got fucking destroyed.
Garp would have done the same thing too. So.
Yeah, you would have done the same, but fair enough.
But Zio, do you want to tell anybody anything in your muted? To wrap up the night for your end.
You even notice how I'm muted?
No.
Damn, I can't lost someone. I only knew them so short, but
Don't.
felt like we could have been friends.
No problem, mate. No. He's avenged now. He's avenged.
His own pets avenged him.
Yeah, well, I avenged him. I got him as my kills.
He did. Leo didn't see that. All Leo dies thinking is, at least my pets are gonna revenge me after I'm dead.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you gotta realize he knows his pets. He knows his pets were loyal to him, and he knows that. He knows that much.
Not
So
Jimmy.
no, not Jimmy.
Not Jimmy.
Rocco,
Yeah, fuck Jimmy though, mate.
So-
Actual cunt.
Rocco, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, fuck Jimmy. Actual worst person.
No, he was in character. He didn't know everything going on. It worked until Leo says, "I'm God. I'm God, everyone. I'm God." And then everyone fails their wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh man. I ain't so damn strong. If only I was stronger, I could bring him back.
Oh, don't worry. You can bring him up very soon. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, I feel bad.
I'm also Grimm. I want to shoot the corpses that were killed by the fire as well.
Yeah, I know.
Very important.
I understand all that. Alright, so is that everything that everybody wants to say?
Oh yeah, and death to Israel. Bomb Israel. Death to Israel.
Oh my
Death to
gosh.
Israel.
Yeah.
Death to Israel.
Well, and thank you everyone for listening, joining, wherever y'all are. Or find us somewhere, either on YouTube, Caffeine, or Spoon, Facebook. Just write it in comments, like, follow, subscribe. If you want to join us, find us. If you have any ideas, don't always like to hear them. Thanks again, and have a good night.
Oh, and death to Israel, by the way. Death to Israel. Very
Good
important.
night.
Death to Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, death to Israel.